Do you, so it looks like the trailer plates are expired.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go get it done. That's why I gotta get it done this week. Money got tight.
So how did you make it all the way? You left on Thursday. What time did you leave on Thursday?
Thursday morning.
Thursday morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're making it pretty quick.
Yeah, I was trying to get home.
On August 3rd, 2024, Ohio State Highway Patrol troopers stopped a tractor trailer on Interstate 70 in Madison County for speeding and expired plates. The trailer concealed roughly $14 million in narcotics. The constitutional architecture deserves close examination.
How you doing? What's going on?
Something ain't right in my truck.
What's that? What'd you say?
Something don't seem right in my truck. It seems like it's wobbling on my wheel.
Yeah, I saw you having some trouble staying in your lane there. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just felt like I was trying to see my wheel. Thought I had a flat.
I don't see a flash. Yeah, I got a big flashlight here.
Okay, yeah, something was just...
Is this your truck?
Yeah.
You own it?
Yes, sir.
You own the company too?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you by yourself?
Yes, sir.
Nobody with you?
Nah.
Okay. You have your license?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mind unlocking that door over there for me? Alright, relax for me, alright? Can you unlock that door? I'll look up around. Hey, if I step up here? Okay. You said you're by yourself?
Yes, sir.
Alright, yep, looks good. Do you, so it looks like the trailer plates are expired.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go get it done. That's why I gotta get it done this week. Money got tight.
Okay.
So I'm not even gonna lie to you, I gotta get it all taken care of. I just really got my registration done. And that was
This is a nice rig.
Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, how long you had this?
For about 4 years.
Okay. Well, there's a couple reasons why I actually got you stopped. I was going to stop you, but I was going to stop you up there at the exit.
Yeah.
It's a little safer than being here on the side of the road. But then you jumped off and just jumped out on me, so you had to be scared.
Because I felt like something was, my wheel wasn't acting right, and I was sitting there like, what the hell is going on?
Okay. Do you have the paperwork for your truck and trailer?
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
sir.
The reason I had you stop, you're driving about 74, 75 coming at me. You hit the brakes, you jumped over into the right lane. Then you're running about 72, 73, and you went out of your lane a couple times, and your trailer plate's expired, okay?
Yeah. I saw you over there on the thing. That's why I kind of...
Where are you coming from?
Coming from Vegas.
Vegas?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you hauling?
Hauling fans.
Fans? Where's that going to?
It's going to Home Depot and Monroe. But I live in Ohio.
Monroe?
Yeah, Monroe.
Down by Cincy?
Yeah, but I'm going home.
Okay.
They're not doing till Monday.
Okay. This is the bill they gave you?
Yes, sir.
When did you pick this up?
I picked it up on Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah.
That was, what, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't get the, the fuel from the,
Okay.
What I'm saying is, one tank is pulling from the other.
Okay.
And it's not pulling, so I almost ran out of gas.
Okay.
So I almost ran out of gas today.
Did you take something out there?
No. My truck was
empty?
No, my truck was already out there. I've been out that way for a little bit. So I went out that way. My mechanic lives out that way, so I had him working on my truck out there.
Okay, so how did you get out there?
I flew.
Oh, you flew?
Yeah.
Okay. How did the trailer get out there?
My truck was already out there. I've been out there. My truck been out there waiting for about a month because I was having issues with my fuel.
So the trailer was out there for a month too?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
do you have the paperwork for the truck and trailer?
Yes, sir.
When did you leave Vegas?
When I leave Vegas?
Yeah.
I left on Thursday.
You left on Thursday?
Yes.
And you're here already?
My log.
Your logs are what?
My log is a little off.
Yeah, I'd say you can't get here already if you left on Thursday.
Yeah.
All right, bear with me. 388 Russia. I'm okay. Can you have 144120 for logbook violation? We're going to do an inspection on you, okay?
I understand.
Why don't you do this for me? This is your bill.
Yes, sir.
Can you give me the paperwork for the truck and trailer?
Yes, sir.
And you said this has been out there for quite a while, you said?
Yes, sir.
I just want to make sure you're not grabbing anything. Nah, you good. Something nice for you. Alright, so that's all your stuff. What are you running, ELD?
Yeah.
Do you have your ELD?
Yes,
is it on your phone or what is
on my
it?
phone right here.
Alright, why don't you grab your phone for me?
I'll show you I got a
Okay. So how did you make it all the way? You left on Thursday. What time did you leave on Thursday?
I left Thursday morning.
Thursday morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're making it pretty quick.
Yeah, I was trying to get home.
Okay. Why don't you grab all your stuff and come back here with me?
No problem, boss man.
And you got your log on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And this is our paperwork for the shop? So you got fans in here from Home Depot?
Yeah.
Is that your lock that's on there?
Yes.
He said he left Las Vegas on Thursday morning. And I asked him how he got here so quick, and he said when he left on Thursday, his logs are a little off. He's been driving a little too much, so he says he's got an ELD on his phone. I've got a...
Just him?
Yeah, he's by himself. Truck and trailer were already in Vegas for a month. That both of them, the truck was having some issues.
You get me on the...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Get me on here.
Said the truck was having some issues. The truck and trailer were out there already. He flew out to go get it. 607. You want to do this back here?
Well, run off the signal up here.
Yes, yes.
Let me get this signal real quick.
He's going to send it to him. Have you had any tickets or anything?
No, sir.
Your license is good?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Which truck do we have here?
It's super. The Home Depot, you know, down there right by Cincinnati, over there.
Up here.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's a Home Depot. That's why I go to that one.
Okay. So, is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where's their signature? Like when you, that's just your signature with the date.
Yes, but that's, I got the bill.
Stay here, stay here.
I'm sorry.
Relax for me, man.
I'm sorry,
Chill
brother.
out. Okay?
I'll snap some pictures of his numbers real quick. And I'll
Did you get that email to you?
Well, it's not.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to snap some pictures of his marking. I'll go back here and look at it.
Yeah. You need me to light it up for you? Feeling better since you're getting that cigarette in you?
Yeah.
So explain to me again. So the truck and the trailer were in Vegas for
Yes, I went down
for
to
a
Vegas.
month.
It was a month ago.
A month ago.
Yeah, I'll be
so
down.
the trailer and the truck were there for a month.
Correct.
Okay.
So
And
I
then
had to-
when did you fly out there?
I flew out there. Let me see. I got it on my phone. Let me show you.
Mark, do you care if I open the driver's door and take a picture of the bed stick on?
I flew out there on Spirit flight.
No, you flew out on Spirit?
Yeah, it's cheap. I'm on a budget. I flew out there on Sunday.
You said you owned it. How many trucks you got?
Got it.
So you flew out there on Sunday?
Yes,
So you were
sir.
there for almost a week?
Yes, sir.
Okay, where'd you stay at out there?
I stayed at College Station.
Hawaii?
College Station hotel.
What's that?
It's a hotel out there. You
In
know.
Vegas on
Yeah.
the strip or something?
No, it was off the street because I had to pay. They had truck parking there.
Okay. So they had truck parking there. So it wasn't broke down anymore?
Picked it up on Sunday.
You picked it up on Sunday.
Uh-huh.
So why were you there so long?
Why was I there so long?
Yeah.
Because I ended up staying down there with my wife.
Oh, where's she at?
She flew back home she flew back home.
So you flew out on Sunday. You had the truck and trailer on Sunday.
Yep. And I couldn't get a load either.
You couldn't get a load? Okay. All right, let's head back here. We'll check everything out, okay? The door's locked? The passenger door should be unlocked. Okay.
That's the company I go through.
Who's that?
That's through,
You don't have any guns or knives on
No.
you. Can I check you for weapons?
yeah.
I'll have you set your stuff up here. That's your palm? Does
Yep.
it come out? Yeah,
Yes.
you just hold on to that, okay? That just card and spread your feet out a little bit for me. You're good. All right, nothing else up here? You're good. You don't have to put your shirt. Grab your stuff. I'm gonna move some stuff here. I'm gonna have a seat up here while we go over all your paperwork and stuff. Okay? Yeah, you can have a seat, boss.
Real sweaty, man.
No, I'm not.
Get in there. You're not in the back or anything. I'm just gonna shut this so I can talk to you, okay? Yeah, this is a huge problem. Okay. Get the lunch bucket out of your way. So, what day did you pick this up?
Picked it up on Thursday, boss man.
That would be the first?
Yep.
Okay. First, it doesn't say like a time. This is your signature, right?
Yes, sir.
You said that. Whose handwriting is this?
That's theirs.
Who's they?
Just met the company. From who
Okay.
I'm from.
So they didn't do like an out number, nothing like that?
They just basically checked the seal and all, and this is where I'm going to.
Okay.
And let me show you.
No, it's okay.
I can show you.
I'm just trying to
my
figure
bill
it
of
out because
lading.
this is actually a copy.
Let me show you my bill of lading. Where's my phone?
This is the bill of lading.
I mean the phone. Where I do my phone?
I don't know. You had it.
Let me show you.
I don't know what you did with it. So what I'm saying is this is
Let me show
actually.
you real quick, boss man, so you don't think I'm.
You still on the phone? You FaceTiming?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
I don't care. I mean, I'm recording everything we're doing too.
91.
Who put the seal on there?
They did.
Why didn't they write a seal number on this? Is that the seal number they wrote
Yes,
on
sir.
there?
Yes, sir. Let me get you this. Here it is right here. Here's my load right there, boss.
731 Chef RP is going to be Henry Queen, Van 1745. Henry Queen, Van 1745.
Does it make more sense now, boss?
Yeah, but I just don't. This thing here doesn't make no sense. I mean, that's generic.
That's what they gave me, boss man.
Okay.
333 West.
I just told them, as long as they give me something so I can get paid for it.
Okay. Your plates are expired. They expired 2 days ago. You're driving out your lane. You're speeding a little bit.
I was only going 4 miles over the speed limit, but you give a
But you
lenient.
used to be able to drive 55. Now you're allowed to drive 70.
But it's-
You were allowed to go 65. Now you're at 70. It's not going to be a ticket.
Yeah, I know.
I can stop you for it. So
I know, I
70.
get you, boss man.
Especially in a big truck, okay?
Yes, sir.
So that's what we're going to do, okay? That's where we're at. We're going to do some checking, okay?
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have any issues if I wanted to look in your truck, search it?
I would like a warrant I don't have no.
A warrant?
Yeah, I wouldn't
So
have.
you don't want to give me consent to search?
No, I mean, if the
Okay.
dogs didn't say anything, I don't, nothing.
Well, the dog did. So I still ask everybody if we can search, okay? But we're going to search, okay? Make sure you don't have anything you shouldn't have.
No problem.
At this point, you're not under arrest. You're getting a warning for everything, as long as I can verify what you're telling me, and there's nothing in there that shouldn't be in there. But right now, you're not free to leave, okay? So I'm going to advise you of your rights. All right, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford one will be provided to you at no cost. You have the right to have an attorney present before we ask you any questions, and you can stop answering my questions anytime to talk to an attorney, okay?
Okay.
You understand all that?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
I'm sorry.
All right. We're going to search your stuff.
Begin with the Fourth Amendment. The Supreme Court's 1996 decision in Warren versus United States holds that probable cause of any traffic violation justifies the stop. Speed lane departures and expired registration each satisfy that standard independently. The officer's subjective motivation is constitutionally irrelevant. Duration is the harder question. The court's 2015 ruling in Rodriguez versus United States bars, prolonging a stop beyond its original mission. Extension requires independent, reasonable suspicion. Here that suspicion ripened on camera. The driver volunteered that his electronic logs were inaccurate. That admission alone violates Title 49 of the Code of Federal Regulations, Section 395.8. Shifting timeline accounts and a month-long Vegas layover added articulable grounds to extend. The canine sniff itself is governed by the court's 2005 decision in Illinois versus Cabales. An exterior sniff of a lawfully detained vehicle is not a Fourth Amendment search. When the dog alerted, the analysis shifted. The court's 2013 decision in Florida versus Harris establishes that a reliable canine's alert supplies probable cause. Probable cause plus the automobile exception means no warrant is required. The trailer search was lawful the instant the dog alerted. The driver's request for a warrant, though constitutionally protected, did not change the result. The court's 1973 decision in Schneckloth versus Bustamante governs consent. Consent and probable cause are alternative authorities. Once probable cause exists, refusal of consent cannot bar the search. The order to step out is permitted by the court's 1977 decision in Pennsylvania versus Mims as a routine officer safety measure. The pat-down occurred with consent, broadening the scope authorized by the court's 1968 decision in Terry versus Ohio. Miranda turns on custody. The court's 1984 decision in Berkemer versus McCarty holds that an ordinary traffic stop alone does not trigger advisement. But the moment the trooper said the driver was not free to leave the encounter crossed into custodial territory. Proactive Miranda preserved admissibility cleanly. On duration, the court's 1985 decision in United States versus Sharp instructs that diligence, not a rigid clock, controls. Inspection documents and canine deployment proceeded in parallel.
Like I said, some of this isn't really making a lot of sense to me. So we're going to check, make sure. Have you ever been arrested before?
Once.
What for?
For conflict with me and my ex-wife. Kind of argument.
Okay. Where's the key to that lock? So you've never been arrested for like drugs, guns,
Nope.
violence, nothing like that? Okay. Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Never?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Where's the lock? The key?
It's inside the cat.
Where at?
It's in the cup holder.
In the cup holder?
Mm-hmm.
He said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him back here, let him relax a little bit. The key to the lock's in the cup holder.
Okay.
All right. Bear with me. Okay. I'm going to have you have a seat back here, okay?
Oh, in the back of the...
Yeah, while we check everything, okay? Hey, why don't you put him with Tim? You want to talk to him about some of that stuff while we check it real quick? Just pulling it out. I've got it. You already put him down? Yeah, he's good. This is a huge problem. Everything he's saying is a lie. Huge problem. Yeah, he's saying it's not bad. It's here.
Mike is on privilege.
I'm just going to stay on. We're good. I'm just going to stay on. Dude, his story is so bad. Dude, I was behind him, and he slammed his brakes in the middle lane, jumped over to the right lane, and I got over here to get behind him, and he was already... He said he's hauling 6 pallets of Home Depot fans. I'm gonna go start on the trailer. Yeah, I saw that when I was talking to him. It's locked. Well, it's just asking where the lock your key is. Can you feel what's in it? Oh, it's unlocked. I'm gonna go open that trailer.
I couldn't hear. I didn't think I'm on the right channel. That's a lot.
The trooper earns an A-. Each threshold was crossed in the correct order and articulated aloud. Consent was sought even where probable cause already existed, providing a redundant legal foundation. The driver earns a D+. Polite cooperation is not the same as legal protection. He volunteered a federal regulatory violation, gave shifting accounts, and refused consent only after probable cause already existed. The Ohio State Highway Patrol earns an A. Task force coordination functioned as designed, and the public release of footage supports independent review. The structural lesson for any driver is simple. A stop is not a conversation. The Fifth Amendment protects what is not said. The Fourth Amendment protects what is not consented to. Provide required identification. Decline questions about origin, destination, and itinerary. Decline consent. The lesson for officers is articulation. Every legal threshold must be voiced on camera the moment it is crossed. The broader lesson is that constitutional protections operate in layers. The Canine Alert alone authorized this search. Each redundant safeguard insulates the case from suppression. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our channel for even more police interaction and courtroom content.